What's up, y'all? So, if a tree falls down in a forest, does it make a sound? I know y'all heard that before. What's the answer to it? Does it make a sound? How do you know it made a sound? The answer to the question is no. If a tree falls down in the forest and you're not there to hear it, it does not make a sound. Because sound is only the awareness of interruption of silence. So it doesn't make no sound. And I got really clear on this because I got to experience it for myself. So there's this tree that been fell a long time ago in this woods by this area, and it's kind of like it fell in between two trees. So it's kind of like it's like this on it. It's like this, and like over here by my wrist is like it's in between the trees. So I like to lay on it like right there because it's like it don't take you don't have to climb on it or anything, and you just look up. And while I was sitting there today, a tree fell, and it fell on my left hand side, like kind of like further down, but I couldn't see it because it's like 7 p.m. so it's kind of dark. But I knew it fell though. I was right there. I was like, oh, like as soon as I heard it crackling, I got up because I was like, I'm not letting shit fall. I'm not gonna be in the news with a tree between my body. I was like, you know what I'm saying, just vibing. So like I wasn't really about to move, but I had to get up and just check. So I got up and I heard it, boom, and it was such a quick download, like such a quick download. And I think the best part of the download is when you correlate the tree to the divine source, when you correlate the tree to the higher self, when you correlate the tree to God. Because if I wasn't there, no one could ask me about that tree. I wouldn't have no information for them. And if they had information from anyone, it would only be one who was in the space to actually witness the sound disrupt the silence. And I want y'all to write those words, man, the sound that disrupts the silence. Because in the space, in the context of listening to your higher self, listening to God within you, that's exactly how the form and the function is. You cannot speak for God if you have not heard the tree fall. You feel me? So it's like, okay, so then how do you hear if the tree falls or not? Because you be thinking thoughts all day long. Well, you have to see the type of thoughts that are being thought of and where they're being thought from. You understand? And this is why I made the video on stilling the mind in this space of the scripture that reflects, be still and know that I am God. And in that observation and in the space of silence, you will hear the I am fall like a tree. You couldn't miss it. You couldn't miss it. It's such a dope picture though, because I lived it. So it's not about, oh, it's a great saying. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. Does a tree fall in the dark and can you hear it? That shit sounds awesome. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. What does it really do? Vibration interrupts the silence. So you gotta be attuned. That's what they say, is be attuned. Attuned to the sound that presents itself in the silence. Man. Woo, that's so hot. I can feel that shit. That shit hot. No, I feel that. But yeah, so like when I was there, I was just like, whoa. That is exactly the spirit of God, the way that God speaks inside of me. And it's weird because sometimes I even hear, like, I'll be making a video and I'll hear the personalities and then I'll speak about what I've heard that they said in their own thoughts so that I can sound clearer for them. It's so interesting. But it happens in milliseconds. You can't time this shit. It's not like, you just have to be there present. And that's why the I am is right there, because you got to be there. It's called the shadow of the Almighty. You got to be behind that voice that speaks when there's no sound at all. That's why you have to quiet your mind. A lot of times people are confused about what they're hearing because they're replaying what other people have said all day long. Their mother, their auntie, uncle, sister, brother, cousin, friend, folks, family, whoever. And if it's derogatory towards your being, it's an unhealed person that you're recalling the thoughts of. Because we're only damaged by damaged people. And at least that's how I'm able to navigate. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's something you don't reach for. You just literally put your hands down, and it kind of falls into your hands, into your palms. I don't want to make this video too pictorial, where you have to follow me, because this concept of what we're sharing right now is very overstanding. You know what I'm saying? So the clarity of the message is create the quiet space so that you can hear the tree fall in your own consciousness. And when the tree falls, it's familiar to your growth and development as a spiritual being. It's familiar to your expansion and your growth as a human being in this moment. It's familiar to the direction in which you know is your highest good once you see it. You might not know what your highest good is, but if you feel like you receive, then investigate what you found. And if what you found pushes you towards a direction that you know you've already been trying to go, then who do you think you're listening, and why do you think you're listening for? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, I like this conversation. I like this conversation. Let's go. Oh man. Woo. I'm just feeling so elated. I'm so elated right now. So yeah, family, I wanted to share that beautiful illustration and that moment right there, because it so seems that, how do I say that? Okay, so it so seems that no matter what type of experience I'm having, I can discern the spiritual. And that's what it was. So yeah, peace be unto y'all, all of y'all. I love y'all. Until next time. Whole time. Peace.